What's up, what is good guys and everybody else? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to House of K. It's your boy Fulla and we're back with another Wheel of Time reaction. We're on episode 2. Last episode was great. Got a lot of information. Could not process all of it. But you guys helped me out in the comments. Thank you for that. I feel like I actually understand the word a lot better now. And yeah, I just feel better. I just feel better. Anyways, last time things went from 0 to 100 very fast, my G's. Like 1 minute people are having fun, partying, the next minute they're getting eaten, fam. Oh, like god damn. That was crazy. We got to meet some of the main characters. One of them is supposed to be the reincarnation of the dragon, as far as I am understanding right now, right? And the dragon was a guy who was alive during the last, I guess, the last cycle, I guess. I don't know, but he was alive way back then. He got too powerful, then tried to lock up the Dark One or something like that, right? And it did not end well. So these events, apparently they always happen, they're a cycle, and so they all happened, they've already happened. And so I'm guessing everything that's about to happen is almost inevitable, but then things are a bit different, you know. The fact is that the main events will keep cycling, if I am not mistaken. So yeah, something that I realized during this time period here, last episode, the parents of that one guy with the two little sisters, right? They are true douchebags, fam. They are real. They're straight trash, fam. Let's be honest. Cause I think they did this deliberately. They showed us these little signs deliberately. The dad was drunk, hitting on some other girl, some young girl. His wife was there watching him. Like, she got pissed off and, you know, started talking all trash. You know, told her son. What did she tell him? I forgot exactly what she told him, but it was something bad. You know, something that you don't really tell your kids and stuff like that. Like, come on, man. You know, that was just to show us that these parents don't really care. The kids were back home all alone. Then when the attack happened, we go to the barn and they're there, safe, and they don't even care about the kids. They're like, oh, I thought they were right here. How the fuck are you gonna think your kids are right there? During that situation, how are you not gonna know that your kids are not there? Nah. I thought of that in that episode, but I was like, I don't know, am I looking at it too deep? Maybe it's cause it's like things just so happened and like stress and just panic and maybe they just forgot, but I was like, nah. I was thinking about it like during this whole week and I was like, those parents are straight trash. Now I'm kind of scared about the little girls. Because leaving them with those parents, I don't know how they're going to turn out. Honestly speaking, I have no idea. And then to add to that, the last scene when the people were heading out, right? When the 4 main characters plus I forgot her name. Her name. The lady from the Aes Sedai, is it? Yeah. And the other dude, her right hand. When they were leaving, right? They showed like, I think they showed like flames coming down the mountain. So I'm guessing those were the Trollocs, right? If the Trollocs are coming down the mountain, will they go past the village? Or will they just go around it? Or will they just go past, like, will they not do anything to it just to save time? I'm guessing if they did not have the general guy, they called him the Eyeless, right? I'm guessing if they did not have that dude, they probably would go through the village and just wreck it. But since that dude is there, then they'll probably, you know, be a little bit more disciplined and go after the main target, which is the main characters. So maybe they might be safe, but at least in this situation, this scenario, but otherwise, I don't know how they're gonna survive with those parents, fam. I don't know. They took the lady who was the current wisdom. I forgot what her name was. Well, I wrote it down, but I think I wrote it down wrong because I cannot pronounce it, and I cannot pronounce it. So yeah, there's that. Question is, did they come there to actually take her? Was that like one of their objectives, or did they just take her just because it was just like in the heat of the moment? They didn't even know who she was. They were just like, yo, I'm gonna grab this one person at least before I retreat. I don't know. The dude who murdered his wife. Man, that's fucked up. And you know what makes it even worse? And I did not even think about this during that scene, cause like it just, I was in the heat of the moment as well, right? I was like, what the hell is going on? His wife was pregnant, right? That just makes it, yeah, it just makes it even worse, fam. Damn. Basically murdered two people, Meiji. Yeah. This dude would need some serious therapy, bro. Like some serious therapy. And I hope his mental state is alright, because that stuff it would stick with you. I don't know how he's gonna be acting now, how his personality is gonna change because of this. I don't know. I hope he doesn't turn for the worst. You know. Yeah, I think that's all I have. Without further ado, I've talked for quite a minute. If you guys do enjoy this reaction, please do leave a like, sub to the channel, and leave a comment down below telling me what your thoughts were on this episode. And yeah, there you go. Yo, the camera work in this thing is amazing though. I will give them that. That was a nice one shot right there.
From the Lord, Captain.
From the Lord,
For your
Captain.
victory today. May you always walk in the light, sir.
The hell? Is that a toad, fam? Poison toad, is it? Dude, were there spikes in... Dude ate it, bones and all, fam.
There's a brutality to the dish.
They chopped off her arms.
From the bird, its bones and beak and feet cut the inside of your mouth.
That was a bird. I thought it was a toad.
Just enough that you bleed.
What is up with these rings? Ooh, they're bird. Oh. Man, that's a fucked up way to go. We didn't see this intro last time, right? There was no intro, if I'm not mistaken. This is good, fam. Oh, this is good. That shot kind of reminded me of like the Bifrost. 2, 4, 6, 7. Is it something about 7, no? Yeah, like I was saying, what's up with those rings? Because he seems as if she also has some rings and she kept on touching them and stuff. So I'm guessing those are very powerful, like, items. Yo, I won't lie, man. This CGI, I don't know if it's CGI or if it's practical effects or if it's what, but man, they look good.
The only thing they fear is deep water.
I wonder they smell like piss. Well, you've woken me then.
We need to cross the Taran immediately.
Of course, mistress, of course. My son will be here soon, and then we...
Twice that when we're safely on the other side.
You're not the type of woman that hears no often.
I'm not.
She is not. control looks up to be a mix of both CGI and practical effects, no? I think a lot of practical effects though. Yo! I did not expect that, bro. But damn, honestly speaking, that character just looks dope, especially on his whole span.
What are they? Servants of the dark. The Riders of Fade.
The Riders of Fade.
Trolloc to do most things, but they won't cross that. If you go back, you'll give them a way to follow us. I can't allow it.
Man, that's fucked up.
No! No! It's the only way to get my son across!
The white cloaks are right. You are to die. You must die.
Don't!
What do you expect the dude to do? Just let his son, his family just die?
We need to help him. He's
Gone.
Damn.
This will slow them, not stop them. We can lose them before they reach another crossing, but we need to move fast.
Let's go.
Are you going to kill us like you did that ferryman?
What do you know of the Three Oaths?
Three
They're the
oaths.
promises made by the Aes Sedai to end Arta Hawkwing's siege of...
To speak no word that is not true. 2, to make no weapon with which one person may kill another. 3, never to use the One Power as a weapon, except in the last extreme defense of her life, or the life of her warder, or another Aes Sedai. These oaths are bound by the One Power itself. It's not that we do not break them, it's that we cannot break them. He did not kill that ferryman. He wasted his own life on a foolish cause.
They cannot break.
Listen to the wind. You see, women all over the world have different names for it. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing for all of us. One thing. One power. And women like you and I, we're lucky enough to be able to touch it.
Oh, so the One Power is the same thing that she has.
Touching
Oh.
the source will come to you whether you want it to or not. Pink. Like the water of a river. Imagine yourself floating in that river.
That's the significance of her like floating in that thing, I'm guessing.
Let it take you.
Yeah, the first episode when they threw her in the river.
So drift. Clear your mind of everything. There are no woods. There is no hunger. No exhaustion. You don't listen to the wind, Egwene. It's the wind that listens to you.
Oh, alright. She's got the same power as her then. Well, I mean, if she has the power to become an Aes Sedai, then yeah, I'm guessing they all have the same power. It's quiet. Too quiet, fam. I'm sorry, I just had to. Nowadays, I hear a cough, I don't trust it, fam. What the fuck? What the fuck? He does not seem surprised by this. What the hell? I'm guessing that was the dark one.
No. How did...
You saw them too.
Oh, everybody saw it.
Did you do this? Did you put this in our dreams?
Come on, at least explain, fam. Why are you not explaining? This is a problem. If you don't explain, how will people trust you?
Where are we going?
East. To the river crossing at Whitebridge.
And then?
And then to the White Tower. I've told you this.
And then what? Why should we trust you? There's a place for Egwene, maybe. But what does a man do at the White Tower? One conversation, and you're a nurse, I know. What did she promise you last night? That you're the one? Come on, do you really think she's any better than what's chasing us?
Of course I do. Those monsters killed Nynaeve and Layla and half the people we've ever known.
Oh, he never told nobody that he's the one who murdered her. By mistake.
And to keep us safe.
You're right about Moraine. She's not doing any of this for our benefit. She's got a reason she's keeping us all alive. And as soon as that reason's gone, most of us dead. Till then, the lady does shoot fireballs.
Right.
Try and stay on a good side.
These other two, okay, at least this dude is a lot more reasonable.
Are you headed to Whitebridge?
Yes, sir. I have a sister in the city. Hope will let us stay.
It's a dangerous time to be on the road. War in the south, the Aes Sedai, heading in force from the White Town.
Wars and witches don't concern us, sir.
I'm sorry. If you would indulge here a moment longer, we have one of the questioners with us today.
The questioners.
Did you say you were from? I didn't. But I'm from the Borderlands, where men know how to keep their hands to themselves.
Call him out.
They say the White Tower dispatched 8 sisters to deal with Loghain's army to the south.
I saw like 8
Sir,
people in the entrance. There was like 8 women.
not healing well.
What happened to you?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. It was a monster, sir. 8 feet tall with a mouth like a boar. A group of them overtook the village we were in.
The Dark One's eye is truly upon us. What was the name of the town where you came from?
Taran Ferry. There were many people hurt there. Perhaps you can help.
We children try to steer clear of the Aes Sedai when we can. When you get to Whitebridge, find one. Only one of those women can heal this wound.
Light be with you.
Sir, I will take a contingent of questioners south.
The woman said the Trollocs went west.
You are meant for battle. We questioners have a higher purpose.
Aight.
That white cloak, you lied to him. You can heal that wound.
We can only heal others.
Oh.
Not ourselves. It's why we usually travel together.
And you have a sister in Whitebridge?
All Aes Sedai are my sisters. We will always tell the truth.
Technically, she's not lying, fam.
You think you can.
Mm-hmm.
So listen carefully.
Child, played by our mother, they bought the land with their blood. Long ago, sing of the Nazarene, weep for the blood of Abel,
There you go.
cry for the Nazarene.
During the Trolloc Wars, the army of Manetheren was small but strong. A thorn in the Dark One's hand. So he sent the entirety of his forces to destroy it. But when this massive host arrived, the women and men of the mountain home stood before it. They were promised aid if they could hold for 3 days.
Damn. They
And
probably
somehow
didn't.
did. Against that monstrous host they held for an hour, then a second, then a third. For 3 days they fought, and though the land became a butcher's yard, no Trolloc crossed the river. On the 10th day they knew. They knew no help was coming. From the city, Queen Eldrine organized her people to take the children and find refuge in the mountain keeps, though many of them went not to safety, but to join the army fighting for their home. Queen Eldrine felt her husband die. Driven by grief, she reached out and she hurled the one power at the Trolloc army. A hurricane of fire washed across the land. The Dark One's hosts ran like beasts, but they were not fast enough, for the flames caught them. It is too dangerous in the Shadowed City. We cannot go there.
That white cloak. I think he's the one who killed the others.
Did you not see my sister's rings? 7 now. He's not the only one who met a face I remember today. Do you want to talk about it?
No, just don't talk to this motherfucker.
Come on,
What do
Raz.
you want? You want me to just go back to the way everything was?
No,
Because we can't. You made your decision.
Man, I thought you were fine with it. What the hell?
And you won't even look at me. And I just want you to look at me
Fuck him.
and not hate me. I don't need anything more than that.
I feel like the dude's bitter, fam.
I could never hate you.
Yo, you gotta get that checked out, fam. Damn. Ooh, and the blood. What is going on? Do they recognize him as one of their own or something? Maybe he might be turning into a werewolf, fam. I shit you not, he might be turning into a werewolf. Oh, it's not a dream. What, she can't wake up when she's sleeping?
We need to get out of here. Right. Where? East to the fallen city of Stargulls. Go! Now!
What's happening?
I don't know, she just stopped.
Yo! Is that the war in the north, Maggie?
Wait, look, the Trollocs. Why are they all just standing there?
Oh! Trollocs won't follow us inside.
I thought the horses won't go in. I thought that's why they stopped.
Shadala-Goth. Sounds like the old tongue.
It means shadows waiting. But it was once called Aridol. During the Trolloc Wars, it was the richest, most powerful city in the world. But when the world needed them most, built their wall with no gate, locked themselves inside, and let the other nations of men burn. It was the people of the city who promised Manetheren aid, and they were the ones who let them die.
Why in Light's name did you bring us here?
Yeah, that's a pretty good question.
Eat only the food you brought.
I feel like this dude's gonna do something, man. He's gonna end up touching something, eating something, doing something. Nope. Yeah, no, that's a great shot, fam. that looks great, bro.
She always said she didn't make weapons, she made tools. And that chopping apples and whittling wood before I ever needed it to defend myself. But to keep it sharp, keep it clean so that if I ever did need it, it'd be ready. Such a suit to think if you ever got into any trouble, it'd probably be my fault. Although to be perfectly honest, can't see how anyone could reasonably blame me for any of this.
Thank you. The girls are gonna be fine.
I don't believe that.
My parents will be over at yours, checking on them.
Okay, maybe that makes me feel a lot better. That makes me feel a lot better because the parents are trash. I'm happy that they addressed that because I'm pretty sure everybody else also knows that those parents are trash. Don't go out alone, bruh. I'm not going out alone in this situation. I hear stuff. I'm like, yo, I heard something. Wake the fuck up. Bruh, hell no, bruh. Oh, hell no. Dude, don't go there. Don't go there. Why the fuck would you do that? Told you to touch nothing, bruh. Don't touch it. Bruh. This is not gonna end well. Bruh, you fucked up. You fucked up. That blade looks dope and stuff, but you done fucked up, bruh. Oh! Oh shit! Oh, that's fucked up.
Where are we?
She told you not to bring them here. Oh.
Which way? I don't know. Here, come on.
What guarantee do you have that that door is gonna stop it though? Just gotta jump, I guess, fam. I mean, man, that was high though. But hey, at least it survived. It looks like a pretty. Oh, they're on opposite sides, right?
If you don't take me to them right now, I'll slit your throat.
She survived. Yo, I did not see that coming. I did not see her surviving that. Yo, but I'm pretty sure that thing grabbed her by like the hair. Damn, I'm so tired. Oh. I'm pretty sure that troll grabbed her by the hair though. How she survived that, bro? God. Damn, but I did not see that one coming. I honestly, how is she even tracking them? How is she even? I guess maybe it's the logical choice for them to go to wherever it is that they're going. But man, this was good. This was a great fucking episode, man. Damn, a great episode. So much information. I think, at least I believe that I'm following it a little bit better. And I'm enjoying this show very much, actually, at this point. The characters, very good, very well written. I don't know how to feel about Rand. Is it? Rand is the redhead, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't know how to feel about him. I kind of feel as if he is a bit bitter that, she chose to pursue something that she wants instead of be with him. Which, I mean, I can get him being like, feeling some sort of way about it, but yeah, I don't know. I would try to understand where he's coming from, but the way he acted it out, the way he voiced out his complaints, that is what left like a bitter taste to it in my mouth. But yeah, it is what it is. Those white clock dudes, they call themselves the children of the light, right? The children of the light, and they have a person called the questioner. Is it? Yes, the questioners. So the questioners, what I'm gathering here is that the children of the light and the Aes Sedai, they don't see eye to eye, right? Or they hate each other straight up. Because these guys are straight up murdering this Aes Sedai, right? And taking their rings. If they would, do the rings have powers? And if the questioners take the rings, are they now able to use their powers? Because if that's the case, then that dude has to be like super powerful now. Because he has, she said he has like 7 out of the 8 rings. Well, not really out of 8 rings, but he has 7 rings, right? Or was it 6? I'm not sure about that. But I think he had like 7 rings. And he said that the Aes Sedai sent out 8 sisters. So he's been hunting down these sisters, fam. And during the entrance, I actually saw like there was a scene where there was like one lady in the middle, and then like I think there were like 7 others surrounding her. I was wondering like what was that, but then I didn't really know how to put it. But yeah, so I'm guessing those are maybe the 8 sisters, or maybe they're always 8 sisters or something. I'm not sure about that. Curious. Yeah. Like the Aes Sedai can only heal each other, not themselves. That's a nice little thing to put in there. Otherwise then you kind of have a cheap ability, fam. Like, how much danger would you really be in if you could just heal yourself? Unless, I mean, yeah, it sucks like your life energy and stuff like that, but I think this is a little bit better. To put some stakes to the whole situation, because she could have just healed herself, but now she can't, and it adds a lot more stakes to it, and I enjoy that a lot. The Trolloc Sphere Deep Water, that was pretty nice, man. That scene when they had to leave the ferryman's family. Damn, that was cold. That was ice cold, right? But I also now understand where she was coming from, because she was talking facts. If he went back, if they allowed him to go back, they would have killed him, taken the ferry, and then followed them. So yeah, it was cold, but it was a necessary thing to do, fam. Honestly speaking, in that situation. And I also understood the ferryman, because you can't just leave your family, bro. You just can't leave your family just like that to be slaughtered by those Trolloc monsters, Becky. That's just... Oh, and apparently they're called the Riders of Fade. That's a pretty dope name. I like that. The Riders of Fade. The three oaths, right? Oaths. So the Aes Sedai, they basically just use nuances. No, I don't know how to say. Is it? Are they nuances? I think I'm using that wrong. But basically speaking, they find a way around this thing. They can't lie. They can't create a weapon that is used to kill, and something else, right? Something about like only unless it's to save their sisters or to save somebody else, I think. So yeah, they can't do all that, but then they find ways to just to get around it. It's like the whole lying thing. Technically speaking, you don't have to say a lie. You just have to say something and let them believe whatever the heck they want to believe, which is pretty good. And I know a lot of people actually do that same thing in real life here. So the one power is the same thing that Egwene was taught, that was the power to listen to the wind. But now we were just told that it's not the wind that it's not them listening to the wind. The wind listens to them. So I'm guessing that's the power that she was using. I don't know if that was just a saying that, or just a way of phrasing it, right? The wind. Maybe it's not technically speaking the wind. Maybe it's just like a force of nature or something like that. Just the power, basically. Because I'm pretty sure she wasn't just using wind magic, right? It wasn't just wind magic. It was something completely different. But I'm guessing people just like maybe it manifests in people in different ways. So for other people they call it the wind. For other people they call it something else. But then it's all just the power, which is pretty dope. I'm hoping that we get to. Well, obviously we will get to know a lot more about that. Yeah. That scene where they were pulling the bats out of the mouths, God, that was crazy. So that was the first time we actually got to see, I guess, the Dark One. I'm guessing that was the Dark One. The question now is, if he is appearing, can he just appear in their dreams? Maybe I was about to ask that. Does he know who the dragon is, the Dragon Reborn is? But then no, if he's appearing in all the dreams, that means he doesn't know exactly who it is. But I'm guessing maybe he got told that those four were the ones that got taken, and so he just surmised that, all right, it's probably one of these four, so he is going into their dreams. I wonder if he's going to be able to manipulate one of them into betraying the others. If that was to happen, I would bet that it's going to be Rand. I would bet that. The other dude, the one who murdered his wife, I wrote down his name somewhere here, but I don't know if I can find it. I think it was Harry. I think it's Harry. He is going through some stuff. Yes, PTSD for sure. But then again, the scratch on him as well. It was done by some werewolf type of Sherlock, right? So maybe in that scene where the wolves were surrounding him, and then the alpha came out and licked his wound, maybe that was like to show us that maybe that's gonna be his transformation in the future. I was gonna say like maybe he might be the one to betray them because of the guilt and stuff like that. Maybe easier manipulated, but I think this makes a lot more sense in the direction that his story is gonna go. So that's pretty cool. I hope he's still one of the good guys, because he's a good guy. He just seems like a good guy, like a nice guy, so I'm hoping that he does not change. Well, I know he might change like physically, but I'm hoping like he's still on their side, technically speaking. But I don't know if they're gonna even still allow him to be close to them if he does end up changing or turning. And by the way, this is just me throwing out like a theory out there. I don't know, it might be complete trash, but you know. Yeah. What else is the story about the village's history? Man, that was great. That was amazing. Yo, that just added so much more depth to the story, to their history, to their what do you call it? Their ancestors, I guess. Yeah. The queen was beast. You know, actually the whole village as a whole was man. They held on against a whole army of Trollocs. 3 days, no help, no assistance. 9 days, no help, no assistance. 10th day, they're like, all right, these motherfuckers are not gonna come. They're not gonna help us. They've betrayed us for sure. Yeah, had to make some space. Anyways, I was saying, on the 13th day, that was when the army got like massacred basically, and the queen, they didn't say she saw her husband die. They say she felt her husband die. Like she felt it in her soul. And then that's where she was like beast mode there. She like conjured up as much power as she could. The most power that any Aes Sedai has ever conjured up, has never accessed basically, and burnt the living heck out of the whole Trolloc army, fam. Damn. They tried running, couldn't do it. But the power was too much for her, and she ended up also getting burnt from the inside out. Damn. But hey, straight out, props to her. Props to her. And so the villagers are the descendants of the remaining kids who survived, who were hidden in the caves, basically speaking. So that's pretty cool. That's a great history to have. It's sad that it kind of seems as if they kind of forgot this history. I don't know if this history happened in this current timeline, or in this current cycle. Maybe let me say it like that. Did that history happen in this current cycle, or was that history from other cycles? Do histories from other cycles remain in this world? Or do people know what happened in previous cycles? Well, from my understanding, the cycles, they are similar but not exactly the same. So I'm guessing maybe they know like the general direction that things go, but then maybe they might not be able to remember the details themselves, like the minor details that change. I'm guessing maybe that's the case. I'm guessing that's the case. Anyways, let's talk about this city that they went in. They called it what? Shadalogath or something like that. The shadow waiting. So this city was basically the best city of its time, but they made a city without a gate and locked themselves in. So during the Trolloc Wars, they basically just let every other city get destroyed, and they just stayed in the city. So what happened to the denizens of that city? I'm guessing they turned into that shadow thing. How that happened, I'm hoping they get to tell us. So the question that I wanted to ask right now was, why did, I still haven't gotten his name, the right hand man, right? Why did he still take them to that city? I'm guessing maybe he had no other choice, but then she specifically told him that city would be dangerous for them. But then again, maybe she did not explain how dangerous it would be. Because from what I'm gathering, right, and this is just from my perspective, I might be wrong, but she seems as if she has this tendency to not explain things properly, to keep things from people, to use that whole, going around the truth to, not exactly have to tell people the whole truth or something like that, right? I feel like she has those tendencies, and I kind of also feel like the what that ferryman told her, like, hey, you seem like the type of woman who is not used to taking no for an answer. I think like maybe that was supposed to be a little bit telling of where they come from, because then again, like somebody said in the comments that the Aes Sedai are basically like they're top bosses, right? Like if you follow them, basically if you're a king, just a commoner, etc. If they tell you to do something, you basically do it. But then it doesn't seem like that's the case. I mean, it seems as if people know who they are. They respect them, yes. But I don't know if they would just blindly follow them or something like that. Maybe that's not what the comment was trying to say. Right? Maybe that's not what the comment was trying to say. And it seems as if there are factions now. When you put these white clocks, right? What they call the children of the light. When you put them into the mix, then it's like, what is going on? Are there other factions as well? Are there different factions that are working against each other? I mean, they're working towards the same goal. They're working against the Trollocs and the Dark One, but they do not like each other. Is that what's going on? I thought the Aes Sedai would be like top, like nobody goes against them. But I guess that's not the case. Man, what was up with the look? The look between the right hand guy and Rand. What was up with that look? It seems as if there's something there. I'm pretty sure they're gonna explore it, but I'm curious what that is. I could keep going. I still have like a lot of things to say, but I think I've spoken for way too long. Way too long. So yeah, I think I'll just leave it there for now. If you guys think I missed something, you can let me know in the comments. I do check every comment, and after I check the comments, I do make sure that I try to implement the details that I've gotten from the comments in the next reaction, because then I think that helps me understand the series a lot better. So yeah, if you have comments, you can let me know. Leave a like to the video if you enjoyed this video, and sub to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, later.